Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome, come on in and say hi. I thought tonight we could do some easy and simple ornaments. I had these little kind of cloche ornaments, so I want to go ahead and use them. Hi Cindy, how are you? So I want to go ahead and use these. We're going to paint them up, so we're going to use two like this, and they have a jar at the bottom. Hey Sandy, they have a jar at the bottom, okay? And then we have one that's actually just a jar, but we're still going to go ahead and make it an ornament. Hi Lavon, how are you? So we have a jar and then two other ones. Hey Lori, so to get the ball rolling, I'm going to put these off to the side because we're going to paint these. Hi Martha, how are you? We're going to take these, let me kill it right away. We're going to take these. I didn't realize how tender it was. I want to paint these, so I'm taking these off gently this time, if I can. Okay, because we're going to paint all these. Hi Debbie, hey Vicky. I want to try to make it look antique-y. Hi Jacqueline. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to take this and we're going to paint them brown, and then I'm going to put rub and buff on these. So I'm going to get a little bit bigger brush, just a little bit bigger. This should be good. So we're gonna do it's gonna look like my frames usually look like. Hey Sheila, you know how they look like they're antiques? That's pretty much what this is gonna be. So we're using nutmeg brown on this. I figure if I can get the painting out of the way, then everything else will just be the decorating part. This takes a little bit of time, but we just wanna make sure it's nice and pretty. And these are pretty on the tree, guys. Hey, Shyla, how are you? Hi, Camille, how are you? If you're new to my page, please let me know so I can welcome you and everybody else can welcome you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep going. And then we're gonna put a second coat on all these. This is plastic, you guys. Hi, Louise. This is just plastic, but we wanna dress it up. We don't want it to look like gray. So how's everybody tonight? I got so much yard stuff done today. Oh, I'm just tired. And I won't be on Friday. I will be on Saturday in an event which I've got to post. It's ribbon. We're doing stuff with ribbon. That's on Saturday. Hey Stephanie. So we're doing something with ribbon on Saturday. So I'm excited about that. Now mind you, we're gonna have to do a couple coats. But it's getting that first coat on so the second coat will adhere. Yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and use these. I've got these little printables I'll show you. I made like little tags. And I'll show them to you after I'm done with this. I want to just get these nice and coated. We have one more to go. My tag keeps coming up for my cameras. I don't know why. So we're going to go ahead and do this one too. If you can get the first coat on, then the second coat follows after that. Now this one's metal, and I could have kept it and just put some gold on it, but I thought I'd make them all look alike. Hi Queen Bee. What is your first name again? You're working on your Christmas, Sandy? I don't blame you. I got my outside trees up. I got my inside's almost done. I just got a little bit more to go. Got my stuff ready for the backyard, but I'll do that tomorrow. It was so windy today. In Texas, it's very windy here. I swear to God, we're Chicago now because it's so windy here. There's sometimes it's 60-mile-an-hour wind and you can't even have stuff on your patio because everything blows right off. Okay, we're gonna dry these. I'm gonna try to do everything together. It's always that first coat that's the hard one. But I think you guys are going to like these. These are really adorable. My mom would have loved these. Hi Kim, how are you? She would have loved these. But she's not here, so. I'll get the first coat done. I feel like I'm playing checkers and stuff's moving all over the place. I'm gonna catch up on lives tonight after this and just relax. Nothing worse than putting lights outside on your driveway. 4 sections are out already. It's like it hasn't even been up there that long. I swear those lights are made to go away right away. So how's everybody? Anything new and exciting? Not much here. I know my husband keeps hoping and praying they'll hurry up and maybe bump his surgery up, but I don't think that's going to happen. Be nice, but I know he's over it. So we're going to go ahead and do a second coat. And after we do a second coat on all these, we can do the rub and buff. We want to make it look classy. Vintage classy. Okay. This is where it just takes a little bit of time just to get all the paint on. But we're using just nutmeg. And I'm going to let that dry. Now we're going to use this one on here. These are plastic and the other one is stainless steel or something, aluminum. Hey Donna, how are you? Hey Cindy, hey Kefany. How are y'all? How are you feeling, Cindy? These are really hard because when you go to dry them, they all want to fall off. Let's see some of the paint's coming off. Not too concerned about how these look. They'll dry. Yep. It's hard to hold this stuff down. But we're gonna put rub and buff on here. I just want it to look brown because when you put the rub and buff on brown, it looks really cool. It looks really vintage. May not be perfect because it's hard to go over metal. Hi Shannon, how are y'all doing? Hi DIY Diva, how are you? Is everybody doing good then? This one it's because it's metal. The plastic took pretty well. It all will stick. I mean, it'll stick. You'll just have to do a couple more coats. But yeah, you could use chalk paint. Chalk paint will be a little thicker. I could have used truffle on it. Hi Sandy Buck, how are you? Hi Janet. Just use what you like. I just thought it would cover a little bit better. I may have to use another coat on here. These dried really well. This one's having issues. Hi Deborah, how are you? I'm going to use a little bit bigger brush on this one. I think that'll make a big difference. Let's use a bigger brush. I think that's the way to do it, not that little thing. I mean, it's nice if you have, you know, metal is such a fickle thing. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this one. Hi, Glenna. I better not go blast it off. But these are really cute. I had these cutouts. Well, they're not cutouts. I bought off of Etsy, and they look like vintage pictures. They're really cute. I'm not going to worry about this because I'm going to put on rub and buff. Where is that? Here it is. I want it to dry pretty well. How's the weather by everybody? Hey Sherry, how is the weather by everybody? That wind was blowing so bad. Oh, thank you Sandy, you're so sweet. I appreciate it. It almost looks rusty. Okay, so now we're gonna take our rub and buff. I want to just get the bases done and then we'll do the tops. Now, did I just blow this? No, there's the other one. I may just rub and buff these instead. Let's get these done first. The strength you have. Hi, Roberta, how are you? 33 and hi, Wanda. Jeez, what is the deal? I know I have 3 of these. Where is the other one? Throw that one in there. Let's go to the next one. I don't know why they do that. So we're gonna make it just look a little antique. So all I'm gonna do is rub it to the sides. I kind of like to hold my hand on an angle. You can do you know, you do more, little, don't matter. I just think it looks pretty on brown. We're making vintage ornaments. These are, and I'll show you here in a second. These are just gonna be little bottoms. They're gonna be the bottoms, okay? They're jars. This is the big jar. And the other ones come like this. So we're gonna do 3 jars. Like I said, I love this. I just think it looks so pretty and vintage with the brown. I mean, you could get crazy if you've got the, what is it, the molds. You can do some fun stuff with the molds too. And I'm pretty sure next week, I'm looking at maybe Wednesday. I'm seriously thinking about 7 o'clock. I'm gonna do a auction. I have got to move stuff. I can't. I don't know about you guys, but I'm overwhelmed. Hey, babe. I'm just way overwhelmed with stuff. And I just gotta move stuff. So we're just making them gold on the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna move that out of the way. And these, I'm just gonna go ahead and see if the rub and buff will work, because these are kind of hard to work on. Yeah, we can just do that. And I'm just gonna put these off to the side. The hard part is they're just so flimsy. These really look good in the gold. I have so much gold on my fingers, you guys. It's probably not healthy for you. Everything nowadays. Okay. I'm gonna let it sit. It just looks much better when it's gold or silver or copper versus it being whatever that aluminum looking stuff is. So I'm gonna take that. I almost took a crafter on the clock tonight, but for some reason it showed the ladies canceled, but it didn't let anybody pick it up. So I just thought I'd just come in and do my thing. This is where you can have fun, just be messy. It kind of makes you feel like a little crown or something when you put the gold on it. It's the finishing touch. Has anybody else started decorating for Christmas in their house? You know me, I did. Let me get all this probably nasty chemicals off my fingers. I know I could use gloves, but hey, what fun is it if you use gloves? Okay. We're gonna let that sit. Now, we're gonna do the little ones first. We don't need this. So the little ones are the ones we're gonna use first. Get all that out of the way. So the little ones are just these little jars. And they're the ones that are gonna have the lid, but we're gonna let the stuff sit. Hey Amy, hey Angela, how are you? So we got our base that gets screwed on. Okay, so now we're gonna fill this. I don't wanna put this on yet because we're gonna do my window effect. That's what we're gonna do on here. So the first one we're gonna do is, I cut them out already. These are from Etsy. You can get a whole bunch of these. Hi Les. You can get a whole bunch of these. So we're layering. So I put it on kind of like a sturdier backing and then cut them out. And then we're going to use a word and a tree. And then we're going to put some goodies inside of it. Now, I just wasn't sure if this was the one that will take the tree. Okay, yes, this one will take the tree. So we're going to glue this. Well, this isn't the greatest glue gun, but I'm so tired of that big glue gun of mine. It is just leaking. I waste so much glue. So we're gonna put our tree in there and pray and hope it's gonna go. I may have to turn the beast on just in case. And then we're gonna take her and she's gonna literally be propped up against the tree. It's gonna be just like a 3D. It's gonna be like a 3D. Hi Michelle, how are you? Okay. And then we're gonna take the words Christmas. They're all 3 different sizes or 3 different types and styles. And we're just gonna put that across. Okay. And you're gonna try really, really hard not to burn yourself. Okay. This is starting to stick. Now we want to put in here, I'm going to have to put the, actually we're going to let this sit so you can kind of see it. You got your big tree. Now you can do little trees too, but I really found these at Target. I really like them. They're very pretty. Okay. So now we're going to take, let's do our window. I got to go buy brushes. I'm going to ask Santa Claus. He needs to buy me some brushes. We're going to do our Mod Podge, and we're going to do our Epsom salt. So all I do with this is I take, figure out where your picture is going to be, and make a window. And try to make sure you get it fully covered. So you got a window, okay? Window. Remind you, this will all dry clear. It kind of reminds me doing those, what do you call those stencils that we had when we were kids? I still actually have a bunch of them. I like to do them on my doors and stuff like that, my windows. My grandson and my granddaughter, they usually always color in them. They'll usually get their fingers out and make their own creations, which is fine with me. I'm pretty laxed about that. I rather have them have fun. So just cover it up really good. Just go back and kind of look. If you don't have to touch it again, that's probably the better. So let's just keep looking to make sure there's no empty spots. I think these are my favorite to do. Okay, so you got it all covered. See a little spot. Okay. I hate when I miss a spot. I think that looks pretty good. I'm not going to be too picky. We're going to take our Epsom salt. Get it all over the floor. It's very important to get it all over the floor, guys. Never fails in my house. I have more of this Epsom salt underneath my feet and my toes. So now you have your window. You have your window into your ornament. This, what I like about it more than anything, it's just, it's cute. I think it's cute. I was going to put snow, but there's no room, so we are going to load it up with Epsom salt inside. It's going to be kind of like a snow globe. Now I do have a little bit of snowballs. These were from Target probably years ago. And I like my little snowballs and some of my stuff, put it around. Smallest cotton ear things, you guys. And then we have a few of these, which are snowflakes. So it's not very big, so you can't put too many in there. They do break apart. Then I am going to take one of these and I am going to put it on. What was that on? The very top. Okay, we're not done. I'm going to do a little diamond dust on here. Okay, so let me get my small brush. Oh, I'm losing them. I'm losing them here. I'm going to take a little bit of, and we're going to, oh, that's too big. I need my small brush for these. Now, because I covered most of the stuff up with the words, you don't have to do the whole entire thing if you don't want to. Now, where'd my diamond dust go? Now, this is a different breed of animal, so we need a container to catch this. This stuff is like gold. You don't want to lose it because you can keep using it over and over and over again. Okay. You just sometimes have to go a little bit more and a little bit more each time. Just if it doesn't get on, just put some more on. Because you want enough of it on there. And then I'm going to do the Christmas right away. Nope, that's not it. It's okay, I'm losing a couple of my little things here, but that's okay. So now you have that cute little antique looking window into, did I put the other lid on? No, I didn't, okay. So now we're gonna shove this on. Careful, because let's pray it goes right where it's supposed to be. Okay, let me get this on here. The harder it is when you have paint and it's still wet. Unlike you young people, my hands don't operate like they used to. I am going to spread this little baby here. Tiny is not my kind of craft, but I know we can get it. Almost there, almost there. Come on. Let's see if I have something just to pull it back a little bit. It's just so doggone small. Booger. I'm trying to spread it out farther so that just these go inside. You little monster. Just a couple. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. Almost there. One little one. Come on. I feel like I'm doing that, what's the doctor game? There we go. Oh, all that, just for that, guys. So what do you think? Isn't that cute? We'll do 2 more of those and then we'll decorate the tops. So we're gonna put this over here for now. So now let's go to the next. That off to the side. We're going to continue to doing the little ones and then we'll do the big ones. Oh, here it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this one too now. I'm going to take the bigger brush. Do the same thing on it. Now these are cute if you're into vintage. And like I said, go online to Etsy and they have all kinds of stuff, you guys. Okay, so we need to make sure we know where our window is. Always carve out the window first because it's very easy to paint over the whole entire thing. I've done that many times because I wasn't paying attention. And you can have your window open. You can have your window open. You can have your window as big or as little as you want. You can make it even look like snow if you want. Does anybody use that snow anymore? I still use it. And this stuff is recyclable. You just keep reusing it and reusing. Just stick it in a container. It may get little bits of stuff. You can just take that stuff off. I try not to waste it. Not that it's a big ordeal or anything like that. It's like I got a glue there. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more on this one. Just want it around here. All I'm doing is giving it a little bit more curvature. So that's how it is. It's really easy to do these, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna put that off to the side. Now this one, we're gonna use this little girl. We're using angels tonight. This one, and we're gonna use Merry Christmas this way, okay? Now, I was thinking of doing littler trees, but I really kind of like these trees. We're gonna pop these bottoms off. Now, you can cut your trees down to size, guys. But I think this is a good size for these trees. I'm gonna use my big glue gun to hold that. Okay, so now we're gonna take the little glue gun because we want to put this up against the tree. Got to get her in there. And you do you. It doesn't have to be my way. It can be your way. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to do, I meant to put our stuff around them. Darn it. Sometimes I forget. I meant to put tinsel, not tinsel, but what is it? Glitter around them. Regular glitter. I might be able to still do that. If you can get it all the way around, we may not have to worry about that. So you're just covering the whole entire thing up with the diamond dust. They just look so vintage, guys. Isn't that cute? And then now we're gonna put some more Epsom salt in here. I don't know if you guys see that. We're gonna just fill it up with a little. Now this is basically a snow globe, guys. Once it dries, you'll be able to pick it up and down and shake it around and do all the hokey pokey stuff. Oops. I'm gonna just stick a few in here and here. These little things from Target, you ever get a chance to? They're well worth it for crafts, like stuff like this as fillers. These things were $1.25 a piece, or $1 a piece in the dollar section. Okay. So let's see if I can get it in there. The hard part is getting it to sit. Little dog. Okay. There. I'm gonna fix the top up a little bit up here. There's seems to be a few spots that did not take. And that happens a lot. Now this stuff will dry clear. They're just really cute. They're just little windows into Christmas. This is supposed to go all the way around. Let me see if I can get her to go all the way around. She needs to go one more. There we go. Now, let's fight this baby. Now, if you have little lights, you could probably put lights in there, but it's just really kind of hard with these. These are worse than regular ornaments, little hangers. There we go, get in there. There. Okay, so now we have two. Aren't they adorable though, the little angels? They're really cute. And then when they dry really, really well, you'll be able to do more stuff with them. Now this one's going to be different. This one is more of a jar. This one is a jar. So we're going to do the same thing, but we'll put a little tag on the top here. So this one we're just going to use, we're going to use a bigger one than that. I'm going to hope and pray it's going to work. Let's see. This one's pretty big, so this should work. We're going to put it off to the side, not too far, because this has got to go down. Yeah. Okay. Now we've got this one. It's a little boy and girl, and then we're going to use Joy to the World. Except on the Joy to the World, we're going to age this one up a little bit, because the paper's just a little too clean for me. Now you could do that with all these, you know, add this kind of paper versus what I used. It looks pretty all the ways. And I'm gonna go ahead and darken up this one because it's got a lot of white. And these are adorable. Like I said, if you're interested in these, I can try to find my purchases if you need to get these. I just love them. I just think they're just adorable. I just think they're adorable. Okay, so now we're going to put this one to this. I'm going to try to trim it up just a little bit. You guys are quiet tonight. Yeah, I almost did the 9:45 craft around the clock, and I thought, nah, maybe not. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put that on here, like that, because we want it to hold in place. Make sure there's no, yeah, okay. Now, this one will have the Joy to the World across. Now, it might be a little bit big, but that's okay. And then we'll stuff that in there. And we'll just turn it so it kind of bends in a little. Isn't that cute? So let's go ahead and do, this on the bottom, and then we'll do the window here. Okay, and we're going to add a couple of these to the front. See if I can get a couple in there that way. And do a little bit more of this up front. There. And then we'll do the tree again. But yeah, these things from Target are really pretty. Sure, Donna. Like I said, it's very tiny. But these little snowflakes are so cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and add the rub and buff, not the rub and buff, the, we're going to add the diamond dust. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep tipping it, and I don't know why I'm tipping it. Okay, Okay, we can put more in there. A little bit more in there since we lost some. At least the nice thing about this stuff versus Epsom salt, it's not glass, so it doesn't hurt. So now this one, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make the window. I gotta clean this thing. Figure out where your window is first. Put a good generous amount on it, just so that you can catch all the spots. I kind of leave the center a little bit because we're going to put a ribbon on that one. This one is just more of a jar, but we'll make it into an ornament. And these I think I got from Hobby Lobby quite a few years ago. So get a lot of these things. These are really fun. These are something you can do with your grandkids. Or if your kids like to do it, you can do that. Anybody got anything watched tonight? I'm gonna catch up on some replays, and then I'm gonna just chill. I want to work on my house, but I did enough of that today outside. Now what would be kind of cute, you guys, if you wanted to use, if you did glass, you could age it with where it looks like it's the, what's the glass, the spray stuff, where you make it look like it's a, what is it, glass, what is a mercury glass? That's pretty cool. Tree bent a little bit, but that's okay. Hang on. Where did my tree bend? No bending trees. Like I said, this is just quick and easy. And there's another one now with the little kids. Aren't they cute though? Okay, so let's go ahead and just add, put all this stuff away. Stick that in there. I just don't want to dump any of this stuff. Let's just add some simple stuff to it. Like this one is going to need a little ribbon on it. So let's just go ahead and cut a little piece of this as its topper. It does not carry, it's supposed to be just a jar, but we're going to go ahead and do this, and then we can add the greens to it. I'm gonna try, well, it should do. Let me go ahead and get the few little greens I have. We'll put on top. This one's a little bit easier to work with because it's a little bit bigger. Now you don't have to do this part. It's kind of like you pick and choose what you want to do with it. And while it's hot, go ahead and cut your little bells or whatever you want on the top. So now you have one. Now let it sit and dry really well, otherwise it'll pop off. So that one's really cute. The little girls, little girl and boy. Okay, these will be a little different. We're going to just have a little cord on them. Just make both of them the same. I need new scissors. And like I said, these could be on the tree, or if you have a little vignette, you can put it on a little vignette. That's it. Do the same thing here. And you can move these so they're set up properly. Hey Brenda, how are you? Do it so that this knotty part's on the bottom. It just makes it easier. Okay, now we're just gonna add a little bit of green. There's not too much you can add to these. I'm gonna turn this way. And let me look at this one. I'll make sure these are all turned the correct way. Little dog. There, that's good enough. Now we're gonna add a little bit of green. Hey Kat, hey Kathy, hey Nola, how are you? Just gonna add a little bit of greens. Don't have to add a lot because there's really not much to these. Then we'll add just a little gold piece to it. I can feel the cobwebbing of the stuff on my arm. Oh, I hate that. I was sitting on the couch and I swear there was a bug on me. I jumped off the couch and said, oh my God, there's a bug on me or something. And Kurt's like, there's no bug on you. I said, well, I felt like there was a bug on me. I don't like bugs. I don't know, y'all. Hi, Susan. How are you? I'm not a bug fan. My neighbor's got one of those goofy spiders with the, I think they're called orb spiders, where they're huge and they're yellow. I know there's some fruit ones too that are supposed to be really good, but the only good spider for me is the dead one. Okay, let me show you them all. I'm gonna hold them from the base. Here's the small one. And these are cute if you do a lot of vintage. These are really cute. But I don't want to hold the top because the top's got still drying and there's still cobwebs here everywhere. I'll have to get all that off before I take a picture. And then here's the other one. You can see the little angel inside. Oh, you did? Well, you'll have to do it, Nola. They're fun to do. And then we have the little vintage kids. These are just fun to do. And these come in a package of, oh, I don't know. Let's see, do I use it? Yeah. I think there was 3 sheets of this stuff. Oh. Here's some other ones you can get. Oh, thank you. Hey, Christine. So here's some of them. Hey, Barb. Here's some of them. And then here's a few more. So if when you put the little cardboard behind it, when you put the cardboard, gives it a little bit of stability, and having that little tree back there, it's kind of like a window into Christmas again, like the rest of my stuff. And here's the little ones. But they're really cute, the little angels, especially if you're into angels. Now you can make your windows big or small. There's the big one. Sorry, my hands cover everything. And then there. And if it's too much and you want less of a window, you can always go there and clean it off. I will have a tin container already, still working on the Santa with the frame on it. Oh, cool. That's the fun part of it. I know I can't wait to work on the other one that I have here, but I'll do that for my next Crafter on the Clock is when I'll do that one. So, but this is all I had, guys. 3 simple, easy little, kind of like ornament vignettes. Hi, Jody. So they're just cute. So if you can't afford ornaments or you know somebody who's into vintage, These are so easy to make. And I just think I like everything homemade. If I could do homemade all the time, I would. Hey, Jody. Hey, Daria. Thank you, Cindy. So, but that's all I had tonight. I just wanted to do something easy and simple. And I'll take some pictures of them all together so you can actually really see inside. But that just, it makes it look really nice with the snow. Now you could do, thank you, Shyla. You could do diamond dust on these, but the problem is it uses a lot and diamond dust is not cheap. Hey Jane, how are you? So the more and more I started thinking about it, Epsom salt is awesome. Perfect snow for stuff. And since the diamond dust is inside, it's not gonna get on anybody's feet or hands, because remember, it's glass. So you want to be careful with that. Thank you. Hi, Maria. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So that was a sweet and simple one tonight. But tomorrow, I should be on tomorrow. I will not be on Friday. We're going out to dinner, so I'm going to enjoy Friday. And Saturday, I will be live on Be Happy Crafting. We're doing the ribbon event. I still have to figure out my ribbon thing. I'm tossing ideas back and forth on what I want to do. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. Hey, Deb, how are you? Oh, for the die cuts, yeah, I should have it because if you have favorites, it should be out there. So I'll find it so you guys can see. So that took, what, about 45 minutes to do these three. And of course, you can do you know. But look at that. You got the tree inside. The snow makes a world of difference. And you'll be able to shake them up a little bit later once everything dries. Hi, Deb. Just got to get all the glue off of these things. That's the only thing that's bad. So, but guys, I'm going to let you go. Y'all take care. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining me. And I will be on tomorrow, probably around the same time. It's just, my days are always so busy. I don't have time for anything but jump on here and then try to get my house together. Today was all about the yard. Tomorrow, I got to go do some roaming with my daughter. It's time for us to start shopping for Christmas presents and stuff. So we're trying to get the kids out of the way and stuff. So, well then, guys, love y'all. I will talk to you soon. Maybe tomorrow around 8 o'clock. And I'll figure out something else, okay? Love y'all. Take care. Bye. Thank you, Lori.